Hi, this is Ezekiel, founder of Forex Mentor. So in this video, I'll be revealing what I do on a weekly basis, and I'll be sharing my analysis for this week, which is the 28th of March 2016. So you can refer to this video throughout the week to spot for trade setups. The analysis in this video will be my trading plan for the week. So in my weekly analysis video, I'll be sharing pairs that are worth taking note, or pairs that are possible setup for the week. Okay, so here's the first pair. First pair is Euro GBP. Right, Euro GBP in the weekly time frame, price is now testing the my white line, which is my 365 moving average for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks now, and this is the 8th week. So the last time round, when price tested the 365, it tested real nice and it got rejected before coming back down to break through. So it seems like, so this 365 alone is a very strong rejection area. So right now, price is now trying to break its way upwards as well, from what we can see. So if it does goes through, this will be a nice break. It will be a nice break itself upwards, and I'll be looking for opportunity to go long itself on the Euro GBP. Yeah, so this is the outlook for this pair. Okay, next, Euro CHF. So Euro CHF, if I look on, let's see. Okay, if we look on the daily time frame, so the daily time frame, for the past few days, it formed several pin bars, but by far the pin bars has not taken off yet. So yes, it's still been consolidating below my highest point over here. So but this, the pin bar after all is resting and opening and closing is still above my blue dotted line, which is my Bollinger Band, and my 150, my orange line. So it shows that this line is holding it really well. So it is either whereby we wait for break upwards, or if it does goes down and close below the tail of all these pins, is going to be a very nice trade downwards. But as for now, I'll be looking to wait for it to break upwards. So if we look at the 4-hour time frame, here is the rejection on the 4-hour time frame, which we can see very clearly over here with my blue dotted line. That is the reason why price is in a way kind of stalling over here. So if I remove away the top line, we can see over here, price came up to the Bollinger, got rejected, came up, got rejected, rejected. So the Bollinger itself on the 4-hour is actually the one that is in a way that is stopping it. And of course, if it does break through the Bollinger, next stop where it would stop would be my lines above. So because the last time around, price do respect this area as well. So there is a couple of rejection area on top, and if you look at the 1 hour, price is also getting stopped by the 150. So there's a couple of rejection area on top before it can break through, and if it does break through, it's going to be a nice, good, solid break its way upwards. That's the reason why price has been stalling over here for so many days, because of a pretty strong rejection on the lower levels. So on this note itself, I'll wait for price to officially break through the Bollinger and also the top part before I'll go for entry in. Other than that, I'll be waiting for, this is now still pretty much sideways, but the action should happen soon, probably in this week or so. Okay, so this is Euro CHF. Next pair, CHF JPY, right? CHF Yen. So in the weekly time frame, let me just move this line off. Price broke through, tested the 150, eventually it broke through. And then when price came back, is respecting the 150 by a lot, and it's like trying to break its way to go back upwards. So it seems like it's trying to do so this week. So let me just put my line back to mark it exactly. Okay. And if we go over to lower time frame, it does seem that price is now trying to break through the weekly 150 already. And if we look over here in the 4-hour itself, at the top there is also the white line, the 365, and my Bollinger at the top. So that is the thing that is in a way that is stopping the price overall as a whole. If I zoom out and I look at the 4-hour as a whole, price does go through the 365 and thus comes back to test it, and does protrudes quite a little before shooting back down again. Based on past history, price doesn't really respect, it respects to the dot, but it does go through and has a tendency to come back. So this is the characteristic of this pair itself. If we look over here, it does go through and thus comes back as well, and over here as well. So if we want to take a look at this pair characteristic as a whole, price does has tendency to to go through based on all the recent history. It does has a tendency to go through and then come back before making its final decision to break through. So if we are going to take this trade, we got to take this into consideration, whereby price is going to go through and come back. So if we are going to enter on this trade itself, our stop loss cannot be too close or below the 365, because price is going to come back to touch the 365 or probably even go down further before shooting back up or down. So this is something that we got to do. We got to load. So if you are going to take this trade, your stop loss you have to take this stop loss into a consideration, whereby you got to be slightly wider than normal. So once it does break through, which is what it's trying to do here, when it does break through this important crucial area on the weekly time frame, next stop where we will probably stop will be the Bollinger Band, where we can see over here. So it still has a pretty big room and a pretty good profit for us to take once it does starts breaking its way upwards. Okay, so this is for Swiss franc yen. Next pair, oil, right? Oil. Let me just remove this first. Okay, let me just for oil itself, price has been in a downtrend pretty much for quite some time, and the pin bar always kind of works in oil. So you can see the nice long looking pin and kind of tumbled down, after which that is bouncing off the 150 over here near to the orange line. Pin bar tumbled down, pin bar at the right at the tail, in a way like a double bottom, headed back up. So the pin bars at a crucial area, especially at the 150, is pretty strong, and that is what is happening right now. Price broke through the 150 and is now coming back down to the old line to form a pin bar, and it did. So we can expect price to start moving upwards based on this strong rejection level that we have. So if we look at the lower time frame itself, okay, here is the 4 hour. Let's see the 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour price is now resting. There's some area it has broken through the 1 hour 150, so it's now trying to hit up. If you look at 30-minute, okay, the 30-minute 150 was the, let me move this line away first. The 30-minute 150 was the one that is blocking price earlier, and it has now broken through. So it is a good indication that the in a way the movement has started for the oil, and when we can look for opportunities to start looking to buy for the oil itself on its way upwards. So definitely as it goes up, it's probably going to stop around here first, and when it does goes up even higher, here will be the first rejection the way. Next stop will be the highs over here with the hump that we have over here, and then finally if we look even up the next area where it probably stop, it's pretty much choppy. The ultimate will be here, which is real big, so I doubt it will go that far so soon. So I'll be probably looking at somewhere here first based on the lows that we have over here. Yeah, so either way there's still room for oil to run, and we're looking to enter this trade once we got a valid setup, because now the pin bar seems to have taken off. Okay, next, copper. Copper again is one of the pairs that we can trade as well. To us, it doesn't really matter whether is it a forex pairs, as long as it's a chart itself. It means a trading opportunity for us if it deems to be a good one. So copper has been here was the one I drawn a trend line over here. Here's the highs. Eventually it staggered around and then broke through. So from this point onwards, copper has started its way into a mini uptrend. So after going up, it has also broken through the 150 and here to make a high over here. So price tried to test the high but couldn't break through, and it hit it back down. So all this while we can see the top line is the crucial area, and as well as the bottom line, which is my 150. Price has been respecting this a lot. So this is my two crucial areas, crucial zone. So I'll be watching this very closely. Price has been testing this area for a long time now. If it does breaks its way through downwards, I'll be looking to enter, and then I will get out at the Bollinger itself. Okay, so this is for copper. Okay, last pair, the S&P. So S&P, let's say, has been retracing its way upwards. I've plotted a trend line on the daily itself. If we look at the weekly, we can see it even more clearly. So based on the highs, in a way the highs and kind of the body, so this is a little trend line. So we can expect price to head up a little further to the trend line that we have over here for a later rejection. If it does break through eventually, next stop it will head up to the highs here, and finally to the highest point over here. So but for now, when price does go through, we can expect price to start rejecting over here, and then we will see what happens from then onwards. But from now, there's still room for the S&P to head up even further, to retrace up even further. And last Friday itself, it kind of formed a pin, and Monday it opened with a gap and it's now started to head up. So we can expect S&P to head up overall for this week or so, unless there's a really massive bad news. Other than that, we can expect it to retrace it up all the way to the trend line area. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this week. I'll see you all next week.